Hi, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching from, wherever you're listening from. We know that there are a number of persons listening to us from overseas. Yeah, I'm in the United States, but persons listening in Jamaica, Canada, Cayman, Russia, so many places based on the data that we had gotten from our platform. So welcome to Canute Exploration, your topic in a podcast. I am Dr. Canute White. You know, there's such a challenge with a number of situations where we find that persons are sometimes in the wrong place, and can be affected by where they are. Any of us can be affected. We can go somewhere and what happened? Something happened to us and we become sick or injured, and we need some assistance. I often say that sickness can happen to any of us, no matter the social strata. We can be affected by challenges across strata, right? And today I'll be talking to the mother of a 16-year-old, I guess, and he is paralyzed because he was shot, right? He was on his way with friends, to the corner shop, and tragedy happens. And his mother will be talking to me today on Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. I'd like to introduce to you Miss Blair. Um, Blair, how you doing?
I'm here, sir, giving thanks. How you doing? Happy New
I'm
Year.
good.
Happy
I'm
New
good.
Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you too. This is the 5th of January 2022.
Thank-
So we're just coming to a new year despite all the challenges of COVID, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, but we get by. Hey, I have to talk to you about your son and the challenges. But before I go there, tell me about your son. Who is Sean Blair? Yeah, the Sean
Nishan.
Blair? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my firstborn, Nishan Blair, 16-year-old. He got a straight shot right on his 16th birthday. It is very
Yeah.
hard, but I'm coping and I'm trusting God for the
Yeah.
best.
Tell us.
Nishan is a child like this is very loving, caring, very independent. He's a child who loves sports, play
Yeah, cool.
football, and he always smiling. He's a fun person. That little boy, if you are around that little boy, you can't be sad
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's always saying something to make you laugh. Always doing something to make you laugh. So
yeah,
he's always just have that pretty smile on his face, and to see this happen to him,
yeah.
it is
We, we're
very
gonna
hard.
we're gonna talk about what the incident soon, but I'd just like to play a video so that the audience can hear. Those listening on their favorite podcast platform, those watching Can You Exploration, your topic in a podcast. I just like to play this short video to let people understand what's going on.
Nishawn Blair turned 16 on March 30, the same day he endured the near-fatal ordeal brought on by criminals attempting to kill a man at a nearby shop in Manchester. In the aftermath, following several shots, the intended target escaped without injuries, but the innocent teen took a bullet to his back.
The spine get damaged, the bullet is still there in the throat, between the throat and the spine. At this time, we are seeking some assistance for him to go overseas so they can remove the bullet and for him to be able to walk again. So I'm pleading out there to the citizens for help. I'm calling on the government. I'm calling on citizens, the business owners, each and every one out there. I'm calling on you guys to help my son to go overseas so he can walk and achieve his goal.
She's urging continued prayer and support.
He is paralyzed from the upper part, go straight down, cannot do nothing. So anything he need, you have to call assistance to help him. And this time I want to say thanks to the doctors and the nurse that are working with my son on the ward. I want to say thank you all, even to the warder them and the porter them. Everyone is there supporting my son. I really appreciate it. God bless you.
The mother of 3 says Nishan's siblings cry for him daily, and he himself has been losing faith. Their hope now lies in overseas treatment, which comes at a high price.
They said there is a little bit they can be done, but it's not over. Out here is overseas. You have to go to get the bullet out and to able to walk again.
Nika Lewis, CVM Live.
Yeah, so that was a report from CVM Live. Thanks to you, CVM, for that. Look, talk to us now. We heard it from CVM, but tell us about the incident.
Well, and that the 30th of March 2021, my son birthday was the 30th of March. He turned 16 years old. And at the time when the incident happened, I was at work and I get a phone call that my son picked up a stray shot. So he told me what happened. He said that a young man was in the shop, right? And at the time my son went to shop to get something, and here comes a gunman walk in the shop and order something, which they never have it, but the person that they came for was there, and the gunman pulled out the gun and pointed at the person that they came for, which they end up run out. My son run as well, where when I shot, catch him and I'm back, travel through the spine up and travel between the shot is lodged between the spine and the throat. So from there until now, my son is there. Still can't do nothing for himself. Everything I have to be doing for him, so it is very hard, but in God I put my trust. Sometimes we cry, but I have to just say to him, son, just keep the faith. God is going to help you to go through this.
You see, he's alive, and we love that. And but he's paralyzed, right?
Yes, he's paralyzed.
Talk to me about that paralyzation. What's going on there?
Well, at this time, he still can't do nothing. When this incident did happen, it's just his hand, his mouth, and his head can move. And but since lately, he's getting some sensation in the body. Give God thanks for that. And but still cannot do nothing. The hand can lift, but the finger, no life is not in the finger. No life is not in the feet. He still cannot do nothing. Even if he sit up, it's me have to put him to sit up, and if he sit up, he have to have something brace him. And if I have to be the one that brush his teeth, bathe him, do everything what you can think of. For my son coming like a baby now. Because I have to do everything for him. And it is, it is hard, but still coping.
Yeah, so the paralysis it's really damaging his life. It's going to affect him.
Yeah.
Is what, 16?
16.
Okay, but he gets a chance to go to school though, to do some schoolwork.
Well, since yesterday is the first he started online classes. He have someone they call a shadow who is helping him with his schoolwork at this time.
Right, yeah, that is important. That is important. Or is it affecting him mentally? I know it might be a challenge for you guys as well, you and your husband. But how is it affecting him mentally?
Well, hard, affecting him hard. Even yesterday, when you see the shadow come in, and it's the shadow have to be writing for him, and the shadow is he cried because yesterday wasn't a good day for him. It wasn't a good day because he cried, and he was so miserable and frustrated because to see he have to be sitting down and person have to be doing something for him. So it is pretty hard on him so far. So right now I have to go try and seek some counseling for him.
And your mental health is important as well. Your husband's mental health and his siblings, right? So you have to also get a familial sort of counselor, group counselor.
Yeah, because from the incident happening, my husband he's sick as you speak,
Yeah.
as he have
Yeah.
sugar.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
because from the incident happened to my son, my husband have spent 1 week in the hospital,
Yeah.
and my son was in the hospital as well. So
Wow.
I have to have two person in the hospital at one.
Yeah.
But giving God thanks, he's
Yeah.
out,
No.
and
Right.
he's going to.
Yeah.
Because even sometimes he think it's hard to look at his son. I tell you,
Yeah.
because when
And
he look
yours?
upon it, it pain his heart and he
Yeah.
cry. But
Yeah. Your family is a spiritual family, right? You're a Christian family.
yes, sir, yes, we are.
Yeah. Yeah. And that faith that you have will help
That
to
is
push
true.
on the
Yeah.
the feeling. I know, God can do anything. We know that. But how can we help you? How can Jamaicans in the diaspora help you? How can Jamaicans home in Jamaica help? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, right now, we're still seeking assistance for him to do some further therapy because he need the therapy to gain strength to help him to do things for himself, which therapy is very expensive. We are still trying to get some doctors on board to come and see if they can remove the bullet because the bullet is still there lodged, and we're
Okay.
still seeking some assistance for him to because he has to be wearing pampers, and even at this time it is very hard for him to move from home to take him to the clinic, or because sometimes I have to call doctor to come and visit him at home because
Oh, okay.
I don't have any transportation to take him to the doctor.
Yeah.
So we're seeking assistance in any way you guys can help
Yeah.
because it is not easy because at this time I can't work.
Right.
I can't work none at all because somebody have to be home with him because even his father is always working. No matter what the work is, we're out there trying to feed for our family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at this time, because me one can't lift him. So
Yeah.
somebody's have to be
Oh.
here with
Yeah.
me to lift him from the bed to the wheelchair, So me one can't stay home.
Yeah.
So it's me and his father have to be home, or sometime my brother is here to help. My sisters are here to help with him, to help lift
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Because we have to turn him every 2 hours. We have to turn him.
Oh.
Yeah, because he can't stay in one position too
For too
long because
long.
he catch bed sore. And
Yeah.
if he want water, say somebody have to be there to give him the water,
Yeah.
something to eat. So we can't leave him
Of course. Yeah.
alone.
Yeah. You talked about the bullet lodged in the still there. I'm showing now uh, a photo of the X-ray.
Yes,
Those
sir.
those who are listening to their favorite podcast platform cannot see it, but there is the bullet is close to his the his neck, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll see that. You know. Well, Canyouth Foundation, we actually have a fundraising platform via Rail Helping Hand. I sent it to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can share, and it will be in the description of this episode so that persons who want to assist can click on the link and make a contribution. Here, Bobby said that she knows about it, so the public will know that Bobby knows about that fundraising effort, right? And it's a real thing. It's no scam. We are doing it to help your child, right? And are there any other assistance that he's getting at this time?
Sir?
Are there any other assistance that he's getting at this time? Any other
Well,
campaign that is
not
being, yeah?
could you repeat?
Any other campaign that is being in process for him? Any other
Well,
fundraising?
not at this time. We did have a GoFundMe out there when the incident did just happen, but it's been a while. Nothing is not donated towards it.
Yeah.
So, and you have well, I don't have any different from you now. I don't have
Right.
any more
Fundraising efforts.
fundraising. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have any
Going
more
on.
right now.
We need to help though. I mean, it's important because this is a young Jamaican who has potential, right, and would like to see him achieve. Tell me though, what's the prognosis? What's the doctor say will happen as soon as what's going on there? Because I read somewhere, I heard somewhere that the doctors were saying he's paralyzed and that is it. But getting assistance from the United States, doctors in the United States? Is it that he will be able to walk eventually? What are you seeing?
Well, at this time, the doctors at um in KPH,
Right, yeah,
they said to me that that's how my son is going to stay for the rest of his life.
right,
And I turned to the doctor and I said, Doc, I'm not going to accept that, because I serve a true and living God. And I
yeah,
know my God is a healer, He's a deliverer, He's a miracle working God,
yeah,
and to see where my son was and where he's at now, God is working, and I have to give God
yeah,
thanks for that.
yeah.
Because when the incident it just happened, my son couldn't move up his shoulder like this, and now he can do
Oh,
it.
cool.
He couldn't lift his hand, and now he can lift the hand, but the finger is not
Oh,
moving. So at this time, I know if my son gets more therapy to help
yeah,
to exercise the body and strengthen the body, God is going to make him walk again. And I know,
yeah,
and I'm keeping that faith, and I'm keeping that trust and belief in my God. And
yeah,
the faith that my son have, because he told me that, Mommy, I'm going to walk before this
yeah.
year.
Cool.
That
Yeah,
is
I
the
love that.
faith.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, and I believe that God can do anything. I declare that, right? And I
Yeah.
am hoping that your son will walk again through the help
My
of
son
God.
will walk again
Yeah.
in Jesus' name.
Yeah, I declare that as well, and other persons who can assist financially to get him there, because faith without work is death, right? So
That
we
is
have to
true.
do
That
our
is
work
true.
as well, right? Yeah, cool. So we are looking forward to that. What do you need though? How much do you need? Talk to us about the amount of money that is needed.
Sir, well, to be honest, sir,
Yeah.
I would have said no. I don't think I could give a figure
Okay.
because everything is expensive now, and every day you wake up something raise and
Yeah.
different costs and everything. So
Yeah.
I don't I don't have a special figure because to be honest, you need therapy, and the therapy is very
Yeah.
expensive.
That's
And
physiotherapy.
sir,
Physiotherapy. Physical therapy.
physiotherapy,
Yeah.
and it's very expensive. And you also need diapers, and we're still working on the 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 surgery to remove the bullet. I'm still
Yeah.
working on it. So. And it's very hard, even right now, to be
Yeah.
honest. We need a ride as well because
Yeah.
if we move him, because we have to go take him back in Kingston to do um to do
Am I right?
checkup. To check up, you
Oh,
have to take him back to the doctor in Kingston to check up to see everything is okay. And
right.
also he need to go back to school when face to face.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at times he having the catheter because he having a pee bag now
Okay.
because
Yeah.
he don't know when he want to pee, he don't know
Oh.
when he want to defecate, nothing like that, sir.
Yeah. You're listening to Canute Exploration. Your topic in the podcast. I'm Dr. Canute White, speaking to the car, Blair, right? The
Sir?
mother, right? Look, it's really a sad moment. It's really a sad thing, and would like persons in the diaspora, be it in Canada, United States, wherever you are, the UK, anywhere in Europe, try to assist Bobby with this child who we believe that God is able, but we also need some work into it, some assistance to get things done. Right, Mummy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So,
I know that you and as we said, Jamaica, big up the doctors and others, right?
yes, sir. They're
Who assist.
working
I
with
heard
my
you.
son. They're working with him so much. They're working with him.
Yeah,
But I'm just calling out there for help because
yeah,
I can't work for the rest until my son start to do things for himself. And I have three kids, two boy, one girl.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't work. My husband is not working now, so both of us are at home.
yeah,
And we have three of them. One is 16, one is 13, and one is 5.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm just calling on the citizens out there for help, to help
Okay.
us, because we need the help.
Yeah,
With God, all things are possible,
yeah,
no matter
yeah.
how small it is. Little is much when God is in it. And I'm
Right.
asking out there for help, because we need the help,
Yeah.
because
Uh,
it's not easy.
Tell me something though. Besides the link in this the description of this episode, right, where Canute Foundation is trying to see what we can do for you. Is there a number contact, some sort of a contact? Suppose anybody from the public would like to contact you. What? How can they get in touch with you?
Okay, they can reach me out at 876-880-4954. That's 876-880-4954. My husband number is 876-493-4663. That's 876-493-4663.
Thank you for that.
So you can contact any one of us at those number.
Right. I'm sure that persons will reach out to you, and I want to tell you that Canute Exploration and we are I'm behind you. Whatever support. If you want to come back another time and talk to us, we are there for you, right? We'll
Okay, I
continue
appreciate it
to
very
pray for
much.
you, and you will get by, and your son will walk again, and
In Jesus' name, I
you
agree
will
with you,
walk
sir.
again. You'll walk again, right? And just let us know what's going on. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Blair, right? And
Yes, sir. And
all the
thank you and
best.
be blessed. Blessing to you all guys out there. Blessing. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful new year. Wonderful rest of year. Blessing to you all and be successful for this year here.
Thank you. Okay. Bye
Thank
bye.
you and be blessed.
Bye bye. So that was Miss Blair, Mrs. Blair, really. Her husband and they're asking for some assistance and as much as possible. See how best we can help, though, right? Jamaicans overseas in the diaspora, Jamaicans there in Jamaica, our brother need help, right? Our sister need help so that our son he will be able to walk again. All right. This was Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. I'm Dr. Canute White. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.